The Galactic Council chamber fell silent as Ambassador Zixathera of the Hegemony raised her crystalline appendage. The question that had puzzled the galaxy's most advanced civilizations for over 2 centuries hung in the recycled air like a toxic cloud. "Why?" she began, her voice resonating through the universal translators. "Has no one conquered the humans?" Murmurs rippled through the assembled delegates. The Vorthon Empire's representative, a towering insectoid creature, clicked his mandibles nervously. The crystalline beings of Zerion Prime hummed in harmonious confusion. Even the ancient gas cloud entities of the Nebula Consortium swirled with visible agitation. Earth, that small blue-green world in an unremarkable spiral arm, had been discovered 247 standard galactic years ago. Initial scans had revealed a species barely out of their technological infancy. No faster-than-light travel, no energy shields, no plasma weaponry. Their most advanced military technology involved hurling metal projectiles using chemical explosives. By all accounts, they should have been conquered within days of first contact. The humans possess no significant defensive capabilities, continued Ambassador Zixathara, consulting her holographic datapad. Their planet shows no signs of advanced orbital defense platforms, no quantum entanglement communication networks, no evidence of temporal manipulation technology. Fleet Commander Gorthak of the marauding clans leaned forward, his scarred exoskeleton gleaming under the chamber's artificial suns. "My scouts have confirmed this. Their space force consists of primitive chemical rockets. A single dreadnought could glass their entire homeworld. Then why haven't you?" The question came from Sage Lumina of the Ethereal Collective, her form shimmering between dimensions. Gorthak's silence spoke volumes. The truth was, every major power in the galaxy had considered it. The Hegemony had drawn up invasion plans 3 times. The Vorthon Empire had mobilized fleets twice. The mechanical consciousness had run 847,000 different conquest scenarios through their quantum computers. None had pulled the trigger. "Perhaps," suggested the representative from the hive minds of Kepler 442, "we should examine the data more carefully." The chamber's central display activated, showing a 3-dimensional map of known space. Earth appeared as a tiny dot, seemingly insignificant among the sprawling territories of galactic powers. But as the display zoomed in, something peculiar became apparent. Around Earth, like a protective barrier, was an empty zone. No major civilizations, no contested territories, no trade routes. It was as if space itself had been cleared around, the human homeworld. "This is curious," observed the quantum entity representing the machine collective. "Every simulation indicates this region should be heavily contested. The gravitational advantages alone should make it valuable real estate." Admiral Krishan of the Stellar Dominion pulled up historical records. The Ravager swarms attempted to expand into that sector 60 years ago. They changed course. Suddenly. No recorded reason. The Void Hunters also diverted from that region, added another delegate. Their entire invasion fleet simply left. A pattern was emerging, and it was making everyone uncomfortable. Dr. Zentaroth, the galaxy's foremost xenopsychologist, accessed her research files. "I've been studying human behavior for decades. There's something the initial reports missed." The chamber focused on her as she displayed images from Earth, cities, technology, military installations. "Look closer at their defensive capabilities," she said, Yes, their technology seems primitive, but observe their strategic deployment. The images shifted, showing massive underground complexes, submarine fleets, hidden missile silos, orbital debris that upon closer inspection appeared deliberately placed. They've turned their entire planet into a fortress, Dr. Zentaroth explained. Every human settlement is positioned for maximum defensive advantage. Their primitive weapons are placed to create overlapping fields of fire. Their space junk isn't debris. It's an early warning system. But that wasn't the most disturbing revelation. I've analyzed their cultural data streams, she continued. Their entertainment, their literature, their historical records. Do you know what humans spend most of their time thinking about? The chamber waited. War. Not just participating in it, perfecting it. They have thousands of simulated war games. Their children play with military strategy from the moment they can hold objects. They've documented every possible way to kill, conquer, and destroy, then turned it into entertainment. The display showed human movies, books, games, all depicting various forms of warfare, invasion, and resistance. But here's what makes them truly dangerous. Dr. Zentaroth's voice dropped to a whisper. They don't just prepare for war with their own technology level. They prepare for war with ours. New images appeared, human fiction, depicting alien invasions, space battles, scenarios involving technology far beyond their current capabilities. Stories of humans defeating vastly superior alien forces through cunning, determination, and sheer bloody-mindedness. They've been preparing for us since before they knew we existed. The chamber erupted in nervous chatter. Fleet Commander Gorthak shifted uncomfortably. Surely you're not suggesting that primitives could threaten a galactic-class civilization? Dr. Zentaroth smiled grimly. I'm suggesting something far worse. I'm suggesting they've studied us, all of us. Every species that's ever made contact, every bit of technology they've observed, every tactical doctrine we've employed, they've analyzed it, adapted to it, and found ways to counter it. She displayed intercepted human military documents, filled with detailed analyses of alien technologies, speculative countermeasures, and tactical assessments. They know our weaknesses before we know theirs. The silence that followed was deafening. Finally, Ambassador Zix Thara spoke. Are you saying Earth is protected by reputation? I'm saying Earth is protected by fear, Dr. Zentaroth replied. Not fear of what humans are now, but fear of what they might become if cornered. Every civilization that's gotten close enough to study them has reached the same conclusion. The cost of conquering Earth wouldn't be worth the victory. Fleet Commander Gorthak's mandibles clicked rapidly. A species that weaponizes paranoia and turns preparation into art? A species, Dr. Zentaroth concluded, that has convinced the galaxy's most warlike civilizations that some fights aren't worth picking. As the session adjourned, delegates filed out with a new understanding. Earth wasn't defenseless. It was simply defense-adjacent. The humans had turned their entire existence into a warning. Try us and find out. And so far, nobody had been quite curious enough to call their bluff.